Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, November 29th, 2018. All right, so today the theme of the day is around Leo. The moon will be well placed here all day, so themes around our self-expression, more than likely, spending time with the things that we're passionate about, and also people that we're passionate about as well. So good to do this, really get into the expressive and giving nature as well. Now, Venus is going to be opposite up to Uranus a bit later in the week, so we may start to feel this again today. This has actually been going on since September 12th with Venus's retrograde. So a final development maybe later this week, going into tomorrow, about cultivating some change in our relationship life, in our partnerships perhaps, so they have a little bit more freedom and maybe a greater reflection of our true selves there. All right, so other than that, the moon is forming some aspects we'll talk about. Mercury retrograde is going back into Libra, so maybe some reconsiderations of some of these partnership things and the importance of equality and reciprocity in all of this. And the third quarter moon today does suggest a great time of really challenging ourselves this part of the lunar month. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when I return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. Again, we are using what's called true sidereal astrology, which uses the visible sky. And this does change the signs by quite a bit from mainstream astrology. So if you are new, be sure to check out the link down below for more information. All right, so Leo, the constellation of the Lion, the theme today with the moon here. The moon is sort of the timekeeper of the month, shows the theme and also what we're feeling. So with Leo, maybe some themes here today around our self-expression. Great day for this. This could be verbally, it could be creatively, it could be through just having some fun, entertainment, spending time with the things and people we're passionate about, right? Invoking this inner flame and getting into that passion is really good with the moon here. And again, we may just feel a bit emotionally guided to do so. So with that, we are entering into the third quarter moon, which is the last square between the sun and moon in the lunar month, which means in about a week we'll be gearing up for a new moon. So this is a great time of the week to challenge ourselves towards any new beginnings that we've had over the past few weeks, maybe that we became aware of about a week ago during the full moon. But anything that really incorporates both the Leo qualities of self-expression with the Scorpio qualities now where we have the sun of depth and deep diving. And these are two very different constellations, obviously, which is why there's a square. It's a difference. It requires integration. So in this sense, how can we express ourselves perhaps in deep ways? Focus on life in deep ways. See what our deep passions are. And bring in, vice versa, bring in some playfulness, some lightheartedness, some comedy, some fun into perhaps deeper matters, right? And this is how we can balance them out. This is how, that Leo energy does help with the healing process or the process of becoming more aware of the deeper dimensions of life as we sort of see the light side of them with Leo through comedy, entertainment, fun, things like this. So really good to challenge ourselves with that stuff collectively. But anything this week that you do want to challenge yourself with, great time to do this as we get into the weekend. All right, so no major aspects going exact today, but as we approach tomorrow, Venus is going to be opposing Uranus for the last and final time. This has been going on since September 12th because Venus was retrograde in Virgo. So with this opposition here, there could be maybe it can feel like maybe some unexpected things regarding relations or our interactions or maybe agreements or things like this. And it's because collectively, we're all wanting this sense of change when it comes to our relationship life and maybe our partnerships. So good to allow for this change. With balance, of course, to be aware of the importance of having spontaneity, change, freedom, while at the same time being conscious of it, conscious of that need, which helps it stay nice and balanced and less erratic. But good to just, as best as we can, go with the flow today, in the sense that if there is anything unexpected or out of the blue stuff or something like this, good to be open to change, spontaneity, and that can actually be quite exciting. You know, oppositions, they're said to be challenging aspects, but they can inherently be neutral, in the sense that if we're, in this case, open to change and spontaneity, it can be quite exciting, can be quite nice, and bring in a bit of that change that we may want in that relationship life. So we'll probably feel this more so tomorrow, but there might be themes around this today, so good to be aware of it. Now, Venus also doubles as the planet of values and finances, so anything on that level as well that we can be open to change about, really, really good. All right, so other than that, the moon is going to be aspecting up to that opposition, but in harmony to it. So today there could actually be a bit of supportive energy with it. We're maybe more likely wanting or willing to have that spontaneous energy. And the moon is going to be squaring up to that stellium that we had here in Scorpio earlier in the week. So earlier in the week, we talked about how there is this reconsideration right now in terms of our opportunities. Great time to be expanding our worldview collectively. And again, diving deep with the things that truly matter most to us in life, and seeing that in order to cultivate some of these potentials, we do have to face our own fears, be aware of our deeper self, and accept these deeper inhibitions, which leads to transformation, leads to the empowerment, the breaking of cycles, and all of this. So really good day to challenge ourselves with that, because that stellium is still very close, plus with the moon squaring up to it, again in this third quarter phase, great to set those intentions and do anything that might get out of our own comfort zone to do this deep diving, and of course with that Leo, express ourselves. All right, so that's the most important stuff here today. I think that pretty much covers it. Yep, with the lunar aspects, we do have a slight opposition up to Mars later in the day, so good to be conscious of anything. It's nothing major. I think this will definitely play a less major role. Just a bit aware of our own personal needs, and maybe again taking action or initiative in this third quarter phase is great. All right, everyone, so that's the day in a nutshell. Theme still focusing on the depth, the truth, what truly matters most. How can we be vulnerable with ourselves and, as a result, relationships and with life. Venus getting close to that opposition with Uranus. How can we be open to change and spontaneity with relationships and our values in conscious ways. And the theme of the day with Leo, great day for self-expression and invoking a bit of that inner flame. All right. So everyone, have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.